Today, we are going to be doing something a little bit different. Out of the blue, I decided to get a steering wheel, and I got the Logitech G29 with the shifter. A little bit of backstory: I used to be really big into racing games when I was a kid, and played a lot of Gran Turismo 4 on the PlayStation 2, and when the Xbox 360 came out, like a lot of people, kind of moved over to the Xbox, at least at the start of the generation, and I played a lot of Forza Motorsport. But as time went on, I kind of got a bit of fatigue with the whole, realistic driving experience, and I kind of just wanted to play like more arcadey racing games. I think the main reason for that is that I didn't have a steering wheel for like the PlayStation 4. When I moved over to PC, didn't have a steering wheel. And I did have a steering wheel on the PlayStation 2 and Xbox 360. Now, mind you, it was an extremely cheap steering wheel, literally like 30 quid back in the day. But even a really cheap wheel will greatly enhance the driving game experience. And so I thought, I'm going to try and get back into some more of the realistic racing games. And so I bought a wheel, and here we are. I have already played a few racing games before this. I played Assetto Corsa, which is actually extremely good, and played a little bit of like the Crew Motorsport, which is, a little bit more on the arcadey side. But this is my first time actually using a shifter, or as we call it in the UK, a gear stick, and got it on my left because we drive on the left in the UK. But I do not drive. I have in fact never driven a car in real life, which I think is becoming increasingly common with the younger folk like me, the Generation Z. And so obviously I don't have a driving license. This is the first time I've ever had a clutch pedal on a steering wheel, and that's been really hard to get used to, trying to use right foot braking, because before, the steering wheels I had only had two pedals, accelerator and a brake, and so I would just, do left foot braking. You can't really do that with the clutch because you've got to press the clutch down to change gears, and that's really where I start to fall apart. I can change up pretty good, but as soon as I need to brake and hold the clutch pedal and change gear, I fall apart. And so I've done a little bit of practice on Assetto Corsa, started to get to the point where I can just about do it, like just about get through a race without completely ruining the gearbox. And it's been fun. It's been an interesting experience. And so we end up here with Gran Turismo 7. So the game throws you straight into a race that it calls a music rally minigame. So I haven't done any racing yet, so I don't really know how it's going to work. I'm not sure if it's all set up. The game doesn't do like a steering wheel setup. It seems to just kind of work straight out of the box. I guess we'll see. And it's time. Okay, hopefully this doesn't get me any copyright issues. Will the game start me? Oh god, auto drive. Is it working? It's working. Okay. Clutch. Third gear. It's not. Oh god, that's not third gear. That's third gear. Already a complete cock up. Right. Can't really hear the car. It's a very wide car. It feels like a wide boy. Oh, this is bringing back so many memories of like the trophies, like the driving lessons. What's this? Do you want me to go over this? Oh my god. This is a bit like Assetto Corsa when you try and learn the track to start with and do all the checkpoints. Cool. So I've put it to expert, so no racing line. I actually find it easier to do it without the racing line. I find my own instincts of when to brake better. What is that? Do you want me to go over that? I don't know. You're distracting me. Thank God I don't race in real life, drive in real life. Oh, Mini Cooper. Doesn't really seem like I need to change gear. So I'm just going to stay in third. What a weird way to start the game. It's like sensory overload. See, I can drive okay. It's just the changing gear part that is the problem, and it distracts me from the driving, and then I crash. Beep beep. Burn, burn, burn. I always thought Gran Turismo had a much better, like, God, shit. A much better track selection, or much better tracks than Forza Motorsport. And it had great music. Bum 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 bum. Excusez-moi. Coming through. I don't want to change gear. I'll fuck it up. I could use my flappy paddles, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how it works. In a Assetto Corsa, if the car is a manual with a shifter, you have to use the shifter. Moving on up, moving on up. I don't know, I can't really get a feel for how fast I'm going. It's like the music is like overpowering the game's sound effects. But it's quite a nice, smooth ride. A nice, satisfying, smooth ride. Should I see if I can change gear? No. Fuck that. Ain't doing that. Hey, get out of the way! Oh. Nice and smooth, nice and gentle. Jaguar E-Type. Excusez-moi, we're all in old cars. Nice and gentle. I guess we could... Oh, shit. I was distracted. It's okay. I'm losing vision. I'm having a stroke. But I still had time left. How dare you? You give me a silver? Well, that is a weird way to start. I never liked the rolling starts with the gear shifter. You know what I mean? Boy, you're gonna watch me crash immediately. Yes. The rolling start really confuses me with, like, because I'm in neutral. I haven't gone up. You can now play Gran Turismo 7. Why? Thank you for giving me permission. Unlike a lot of people, it seems, I'm not really a multiplayer racing person. I'm all about the actual, like, career mode. If I do play like a racing game online, it's usually like a Mario Kart or back in the day like a MotorStorm. World map. Enter your nickname. How do I do that with the bleeding wheel? Hoff. Or should I do it in capitals? Do the whole... Oh, God. Do the whole thing in capitals. I'm still learning where the actual buttons are on the steering wheel. It's like learning a completely new controller. And I know that this is considered by, I guess, hardcore sim racers to be an entry-level steering wheel. But to me, this is pretty hardcore, and I'm not sure if I'd ever need any more than this. Okay, spicy chilies, easy, normal, hard. This is a setting for confident racers. Now, if I was using a controller, or if I was playing in like automatic, where I didn't have to change the gears, I'd probably go for hard, but because I've got to change the gears, I'd almost like the AI to be a bit easier. In racing games, you got to just like try it and see what level you are at, and then change it accordingly. So we'll leave it on normal, and if it's too easy, we'll turn it up. Polyphony Digital. I know the creator of this is a little bit eccentric, which I guess is why it starts the way it does. Along with being really into racing games as a kid, I was actually really into, cars, like knowing a lot about cars, knowing all the statistics of cars coming out. Now I've got no idea, and I'm not really that interested in cars, really, to be honest with you. I kind of grew out of it, so to speak. I became a proper nerd, just a normal nerd, a normal geek. It's not Hitler. It's not that one. Not sure if there are any Formula 1 cars in this. My mum and dad are massive into Formula 1. They go to Silverstone every year. Me, I find it a bit boring. I only watch like the first lap to see if anybody crashes. The Beatles? What the fuck? The maestro Lewis Hamilton. I beg your pardon? My mum hates Lewis Hamilton. It's because she's a racist. Daytona, yeah! I was thinking about holding out for a PC version, because there are rumours, and it was on that Nvidia leak, but it's still not out on PC yet, and I'm not sure if it's really worth waiting for a PC version or not. I think the only reason you'd probably get it for PC would be mods, maybe. I think it's kind of unlikely that there would be like significant visual upgrades. There's no ray tracing in the races, I don't believe, but there's ray tracing in the replays. So maybe that would change with a PC version, but I doubt it. Oh god. I always hated the off-roading stuff in Gran Turismo. Never felt right. The Lexus supercar that I actually like. Oh yeah, I was also quite big into like Colin McRae back in the day, before he died, and then they turned it into Dirt. Although the first Dirt was called Colin McRae's Dirt. The Dirt kind of went off the rails a little bit, but I actually quite like Dirt 5, but it's a bit more of an arcadey kind of game. Gran Turismo 7, the real driving simulator. How much of a simulator is it? I was never really so sure about that. Hello, so you must be Hoff. Ready for your new adventure, I see? My name is Sarah, your guide in this world of Gran Turismo. Nice to meet you. Let me start by asking you first, have you ever traveled the world of Gran Turismo before? I'm going to say yes. In this world of Gran Turismo 7, there are things that have not changed from before. And then there are things that have been newly added. Things involving driving fast and winning races, collecting cars and learning about the vast culture of cars. Hoff, let's get out there and explore the rich world of Gran Turismo. First of all, you'll be needing a car. A shit one, I would imagine, to start with. There's a used car dealer that offers cars at reasonable prices. So let's go check that out. Hello, you must be on your first trip out. My name is Andy. I am the owner of this dealership. Nice to meet you. Right now, this is the lineup of cars we have in stock. When choosing your car, pay attention to the PP, in addition to its looks and price. Performance points, and indicates how fast that car is. The PP, fuck's sake, why did they call it that? Is a numerical value that gives you an overall indication of how fast the car is. Since you are just beginning your adventure, it'd be good to start with a Japanese compact car. I shall buy the Toyota. Collector level 1. So Hoff, this will be your first car. Once you leave here, I recommend going to your garage and checking out your new car. The menus are still as insane as they've always been. This is the garage and a storage space for your car collection. You can also turn in tickets you get in races and receive any bonus items as well. Let's head out to the cafe next. A cafe shrouded in the woods. This is a special place where really boring people go to. Let's go inside. My name is Luca, the owner of this cafe. We not only serve food and drinks here, but also provide special menu books for exploring this world. The menu book contains hints and objectives to help you collecting cars and enjoying racing, which we are not doing right now. Menu books. Japanese compact cars. The first menu I prepared for you is all about collecting Japanese compact cars. Your goal is to acquire the cars. You can receive cars as rewards for your performances in certain world circuits races. I guess it's meant to be not just about the racing, it's about car culture, the people, where the people go, how boring they are. World Circuits is now open. I guess we'll do the most boring. Of course, it's in the USA because they just go around in circles. Sunday Cup. Gift car. Third place or higher. Third place. Not even first. God. Auto drive. The user interface is all different. What the fuck? How do I know when to change gear? Where's the rev? Where are the revs? I mean, I've got it on the steering wheel, but the microphone's in the way. Oh, God. Does it not change gears? This doesn't seem like it needs to change gear. D. What does D mean? Ugh. The soundscape is very, very weird. Like the actual UI sound effects and the music seems to be kind of front and center, but not the actual sound of the racing. Oh. What if I try and change gear? Nothing happens. Well, that's good, isn't it? Don't need to change gear. Just drive. I guess it has drive, like neutral and reverse, I guess. I'm running out of battery. Ooh. One thing I liked in like the older Gran Turismo games is that it would tell you what gear you needed to be in for like, you know, what corner you were at. So that gave you an idea of how fast you should be going. Cars seem pretty grippy. First place. Maybe I should put it on hard. Clean racer. Did you see that? Did you see me racing? I don't think I was clean racing. Got the Mazda. This definitely has more of like the spectacle that I think a more casual racing game fan kind of needs. So I think this was the track we were on. I mean, the actual like layout that I'm covering looks similar. You change the car. Go to the Mazda. Well, this is clearly not the track that was shown to me on that screen, was it? Ooh. Auto drive. Right, so this one is manual transmission. Right. Ooh. Oh, so it does still tell you. But again, because I'm in neutral, it's messed me up completely. There we go. Because it has a rolling start. Ooh. Did it? I don't think I'm very good at changing gear though. It has that. I think I'm on the clutch for far too long. I don't need to be in second gear. Maybe I'd do for this. Oh god, that was... Oh god. I'm surprised. The brake is really responsive. Like, all the cars, they brake really quickly. Oh, so when it flashes blue, it wants me to change. Right. Right, fourth. I did it. I did it. But now, brake. Third. Second. There we go. If I stay calm, I can do it. Oh, it feels really good. Like, Assetto Corsa is really hard. I find it really hard. Like, I only got to, like, the third career bit, and I can't even get round the corner in that car that they give you. That, like, crazy track day car. But this is, like, really smooth. Just a smooth ride. And the brakes are crazy. It just brakes, like, instantly. Ugh. Brum brum brum. When it's doing the brum brum brum, is it because I'm on the clutch for too long? I wonder. This definitely does a better job of easing you into it. Like, Assetto Corsa's like in the deep end immediately. At least I feel like, even in like relatively slow cars like the Fiat Abarth, I'm like, it's just still too hard. Like, even putting it on the easiest difficulty in Assetto Corsa, which is 80%, I was like, I still couldn't even win a race. Oh, Honda. I guess you should put it in the gear that it's starting at, in the rolling start, so I don't get confused. Student of motoring history. So did they all come in threes, I wonder? Hey, congratulations! You succeeded in getting all 3 cars. So this completes the collection, and boy, have I got some stories to tell you about these cars. Oh, you're not gonna believe the stories. You won't believe what I've got to say. License center. Oh god, the licenses. Those were like some of the funnest and like most aggravating bits in the old games. Are you sitting comfortably? Then let us begin. The term compact car is pretty self-explanatory. As you can see, many compact cars have ended up becoming all-time classics. I'm not so sure that's true. Not with these ones, at least. Menu book 2. Test yourself at the license center. Yeah, the driving... maybe it's because you're in kind of modern cars, but the driving seems very easy so far. Like in Assetto Corsa, I find I can't get round a single corner without like spinning out immediately. This is the license center. This is a place where you acquire the driving techniques necessary for controlling cars. So it's starting and stopping. You'll need to accelerate off the line and stop inside the goal area. Relax, just keep going straight. And pick something by the side of the track that will tell you when to brake. Yeah. When you reach that point, slam the brakes until you stop. At random, I will slam my hand down and you will have to come to an emergency stop. And I've just scared my dog doing that. Hang on. Got to change gear. I just scared my dog slamming the desk. He's like, let me out. Whoa. Brake. I'm not going to change gear. Gold! Well done, you did exactly as I asked. I guess I better give you a reward. Go ahead and claim it. Brands hatch and a third menu book. I do wonder if this tutorial stuff will end at some point, or if it will just keep giving you more and more, like, directions to go to, so to speak. My plan this time for you is to collect classic European compact cars. Europe. Goodwood. Brands Hatch. Eurodrone. Lago. Magori. So this one seems a little bit more complex, if in fact that is the one we do. Oh yeah, I need to increase the difficulty to hard. You can't do it here, it seems. Oh my god. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not actually driving in that car. I thought I'd be driving in that car. Oh god. Third. Put it in third. So I know. It feels really good. The actual, it just feels so smooth and nice to drive. I feel like I'm cheating. I'm in a fast car. And they're in the slow ones. Oh god. So it's not as obvious when you need to change down. Probably just stay in third gear for the whole race, really, and be fine. Just not optimal, I guess. Ooh. I'm gonna get all the copyright claims. Is there a streamer mode? This is just really enjoyable. It's more enjoyable than a Assetto Corsa, at least for like a newbie like me. Oh, might be time to change gear. Oh, change gear. I did it. Oh, I'm going too fast. Too fast. Far too fast. Oh no. Oh no. Change it to third. Second. See, I'm definitely doing something wrong when I'm changing gear because it goes vroom vroom vroom. Get out of the way! Yeah, as I was saying, it's a lot nicer than a Assetto Corsa. A lot easier. I don't know what exactly I was saying, but Assetto Corsa is just really hard. It's fun in a different way. Vroom, vroom, vroom. I only came second. Oh. I think that should be enough though, right? To get the car. Oh! Herbie. To the UK. Goodwood. Is the Mini made in the UK? I don't think the UK was even in Europe in the 1960s. Was it? I'm pretty sure it wasn't. It didn't join until the 70s. And now we're no longer in it. Oh, we're in third gear. No, third gear. Third gear. Do I even need to? I don't need to. What? I don't even need to use the clutch. What? Does this not have a clutch? This car? Does this game not support the clutch? Do I not have it like set up? So all this time I haven't even been needing to use it. Ooh. 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 Oh. Oh, third gear. Yeah, I don't need to use the clutch. I need to check the settings after this. I mean, it makes it easier for me. I can use the clutch, because if I use the clutch, it does the... You just don't need to. Very strange. Because I didn't need to brake that much. I kind of get an indication of when to brake from the other drivers. Oh. I did go a bit from there. Beep beep. I need a horn button in the middle. I'm not gonna change because I'm gonna brakes for this bit. Need sunglasses. Into fourth. Like in a set of course, you can change. You can try and change without using the clutch. But if you do, you'll completely ruin the gearbox and something else on it. So it seems like normal is probably the right difficulty, at least on these ones where you're not like starting from a standstill. I don't even know what button it is to change the camera. I'd like to see what it looks like from outside. Coming through. I can't believe this car is about the same speed as these old cars. He's overtaken me. How dare you in that old banger. Old banger? I barely know her. I've got into the wrong gear. I do that. I just go straight down and go into fourth instead of being in second. First place. Now we're back to this place, but will it be a different track or a different version of it? Change car. Here we go. Mini Cooper. Oh, no, Mini Coopers are made in Germany. I thought Mini Coopers were British. So third. Let me just try it. No, you don't need to use the clutch. That is weird. See, this is a bit more like it. A bit harder to drive. If I press square. Woo. There's only one... Oh god, there's only... I'm messing about here. There's only one setting for outside the car. I always thought Gran Turismo looked a bit weird when you were using this camera view. So we've got... Okay, only 4 settings. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put it into second. I'm in last place. Can I catch up at all? Hard might be a bit too hard. Maybe I need like an in-between setting. Two laps ain't enough time to catch up. Oh no. Too fast. Tyre squeal. Should probably be in second. That's probably what's messing me up. Seventh. What do I need to be in to actually get the car? Brake. Oh. Oh. Bump. I managed to go up one place. 2 places. Okay, let's restart that. Try it properly and concentrate. 3rd place or higher. It just feels a bit unfair that, like, they're already so far ahead. Got no grip, just understeering like mad. Well, they definitely do a good job of simulating the fact that you get a much smoother driving experience with the newer car. This is all I've got. Oh. There we go. But can I get at least to 3rd place? Possibly. Or I do like a Golf GTI. Fifth. Broke way too early. Hey, how dare you? I was going for the apex. Little shit. If I was in the other car, maybe. I don't know what they expect me to drive in. Never gonna get to 3rd in this car. In this slow heap of junk. Sorry, Mini. Can I change car without having to, like, completely exit the race? Nope, I've got to exit. So let's go back to my Toyota. It's got the most PP points. P points. But this is automatic. It just has one gear drive. In my futuristic space car. It's such a smooth ride. I need to be in D, do I? It's very helpful. Look how much easier this is. And I'm still on hard. Ooh. 3rd place already. Ooh. Oh, I broke way too late. I was looking for like a marker, a sign for when to brake. So this steering wheel on this car doesn't have like the full like 900 degrees turning on it. which you can change in the Logitech G Hub software on PC, but I'm not sure how you would do that on PlayStation 5. Go, go, go. Come on. Come on. You can't be beaten by that old car. You're from like 2015. Come on. Where's my boost button? I was so close. So even with this modern car, I could almost just get to first. Back to the cafe again. Tuning shop. Yeah, I've never really been into that side of kind of more realistic racing games, you know, tweaking all of the bits you can tweak. These are some of the most famous cars of all. I mean, the Mini Cooper is, and the Beetle. I'm not sure about the Fiat. The Mini from the UK, it is from the UK. So why does it say German? I guess it's made in Germany. Like a lot of things were designed in the UK, but then built in Germany. And the Volkswagen Beetle from High Speed Ring Track Day Championship. Championships consist of 2 or more races. Ah, okay. We haven't tried the Honda yet. Suggested PP 400. Maybe it wants me to tune. I could do it. No, this one is manual, even though it says hybrid. So, third. Oh, no. Fourth. Let's hope there aren't any cars with more than 6 gears, because I'll be screwed with that. Use the flappy paddles. And I do actually prefer using the paddles. It's just more satisfying for some reason. At least for me. You would think the more manual, like, oh yeah, put it into gear would be more satisfying, but for some reason, just prefer these. Oh, 6 gear. Top gear. Right, brake. It says I should be in 2nd gear. Recommended at least. But I'm too fast for that. I don't think the recommendation for the gear is very accurate. This track kind of rings a bell. I feel like I might have raced in it in a previous game. 3rd. Oh, 4th. You gotta kind of, the way I like to the way I like to learn it is kind of like, you just gotta learn how fast you should be going for each gear change. So for this gear I should be in around this speed. For this gear I should be around this speed. Coming through. Don't need to brake. Maybe I do. No, it's fine. Wall, 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 wall. Doing fine. Got plenty of time to get into first. Oh, shit. Starting to vibrate. So I'm going to go for 3rd gear for this corner. They're not braking yet. Oh shit. Even that might be too much. Maybe 4th gear. Like, it's especially hard to change gear when you're in like a super fast car, because you just go through the gears so rapidly. It's like I barely even changed gear by the time I need to actually change again. Fifth gear. I'm not really catching up now that I'm in 4th. Well, I am when I'm going around here. I'm a lot faster around that corner. Come on, get into 2nd at least. Come on! Come on! Oh, that's so close. So 3rd place. Probably going to need a first place win. Race 2. Go in reverse. It's a completely different track. We promise. 3rd. I think, no, maybe 4th. We changed into 4th. Is it going to be all slippery and slidey? God, going around here without braking, it might get a bit slippery. Even though this game looks very good graphically, and supposedly people say it looks better than Forza Motorsport, I haven't tried that one out yet. I still think Drive Club looks like the best racing game. That is one more realistic racing game that I was into, but still didn't have a wheel. I just slid in the rain. Sliding in the rain. So I should probably try Drive Club out with this. But I basically did all you could do in that game. And never bought the DLC though, and you can't buy it now because all the servers are shut down and the studio shut down. Which is a travesty because they made like the best racing game. Just slide in. Wants to slide in. See, I'm worried even if we come first, that guy in the yellow will still be at the top of the leaderboard. I don't need to come first, I don't think, so it should be fine. I'm maxed out, 108 miles an hour. Really? That's as fast as it goes? It doesn't go any faster? Come on now. Oh shit, I went into 3rd. Oh yeah. It's a Honda Civic. Oh. Shouldn't be turning and braking, I don't think. Oh god. If I turn and brake, I just slide off. Maybe I should be in 3rd. How's it look in the rain outside? Seems to be drying up. I'm not sure if it has like dynamic weather changes or not. I don't think it would dry out this quickly though. I guess as the other cars drive over it, it would dry out pretty quickly. I think I'm scraping along the side of that. What's the point of changing gear if I don't go any faster? It doesn't do anything. 1 more miles an hour. What's the point of having 6 gears? Right. By a whisker. Ooh. Like it was starting to catch up. Came second, but that should be good enough. You were number 2 overall. Suzuki Swift and a Honda. Another Honda. Holy shit. Oh. They got loot cards. Oh. Well, there was one there I definitely wanted more than the others. Go for the middle. God damn it. That's not the one I wanted. I wanted the Integra? Congratulations on finishing in 2nd place. Thanks for rubbing it in. Brand Central is now open for business. Brand Central is where you can buy 21st century production cars and racing cars. Japanese FF sports cars. Right. Finally going to get something a bit faster, are we? This is Brand Central. So America, Europe, and Asia Pacific. Yes! My favourite car. Pretty much. I have I have an RC car of this car. It's rather expensive. 500,000 credits. The grind is real. Super Formula. Oh, they've got Formula cars. Can I take it for a test drive? They're all 1 million. Is that like the highest they can go to? Oh, they got go-karts. 3 million, so they do go higher. Lexus, have they got that Lexus supercar in here? There it is. I do like that a lot. It's really nice. One of my favourite cars, my other favourite cars, is the Nissan GTR. That car. Really like that car as well. And it's not very expensive. So we might be able to get that relatively early. KTM. Oh shit, this car. This is the car that I was driving in Assetto Corsa, and I would just spin out immediately. So, this game seems a lot more forgiving. That's the word I was looking for. I remember they had some very niche, oddball cars in, like, the previous Gran Turismo games. Cars you would never actually use for anything, really. Like old, like 1920s Fords. Fanatec. That's the PC company. Oh. Wow. Really? Unbelievable. It's like advertising. Aston Martin. I do like an Aston Martin as well. Like the Vanquish and the Vantage. They don't have the Vanquish. What? What? Why? America, they make cars that don't go around corners. But the Ford GT, I do like Ford GT. Focus is very nice as well. They got the, like, isn't that like the most, like, sold car or vehicle ever? Ford GT. Ford GT17. They not got... Oh yeah, I guess they won't have the older cars here. Can you only get them in the used place? Or is there like a classic sales place? They got the DeLorean. They made one in 2004. They got Teslas. Of course they do. Of course they do. Dodge. You want a Dodge? Got a Dodge Charger? I do like the Viper. So we need to go and collect these Japanese cars. What car do we want? I guess we'll go for the Suzuki Swift. 3rd place or higher. It's a manual. It's in 3rd. It's in 4th. Immediately. It's going to be in 5th. And I'm going to have to brake. To 4th. Ooh. 3rd. Oof. Turns quite quickly. 4th. Get out of the way, you bloody Prius. Ooh, I was on the brake pedal by accident. Whoa. Whoa. Just suddenly starts to turn, like suddenly it gets a load of grip. Already this feels like it's got a lot more acceleration than the previous cars that I've been in. Oh my god, 110. Oh. You don't need to brake on that corner, you idiot. You idiotta. Beep beep. What's the horn button? Oh shit. One thing I'm not super clear on is, should I be changing up and down like that? Or just stay in one gear? So when you're in this kind of zone where you're like almost in between gears, it's like, should I be going up and down, up and down, up and down? Well, third place is good enough. I'm not sure if the races have like a limit to, you know, what car you can use. A Honda Civic Type R. Let's try out that Honda Civic. Here we go. Third gear. Fourth gear. This track seems familiar. Can I use the actual pedals? Yeah, they work as well. Okay. Flappy paddles. Flappy paddles, not pedals. This car is nice and fast. Oh. It definitely feels like you're going way too fast. Sometimes. Means you can't really appreciate how nice the interiors look because I'm looking out the window. That's one thing that Assetto Corsa does well, is that it has the option to have like an interior view without the steering wheel, which is quite nice. I'm pretty sure this one doesn't, no. I guess you can have the bonnet, or the hood. The bonnet. Yes, there's love if you want it. Don't sound like no bonnet. We're in first already. Oh, it's rumbling. Rumbling. Rumble in the jungle. Brake. Brake. Keep turning. Find the grip. Where's your other hand, driver? An easy win. Where? Put your hazards on. Tuning shop reward unlocked. You can now access the club sports section of the tuning shop. Congratulations, you've got all 3 cars. Tune a classic car. Okay, so now they want me to get into the tuning malarkey. The tuning shop is now open. Your goal is to create a car that can be entered in Europe's Sunday Cup. Why not try to tune your Mini Cooper so it has a PP of at least 360? So we gotta increase it by about 100 PP. Welcome, you must be Hoff. I've been hearing so much about you. I'm Rupert, the owner of the tuning shop. My shop offers a variety of tuning parts to improve the performance of cars. The parts in the shop are divided into 6 categories. From sports to ultimate, take a look through the tabs above. If you're on the first legs of your adventure, you'll be starting with sports parts. I also offer drivers with a high collector level more sophisticated tuning parts that match their level. Okay, so that's what the collector level unlocks. I see that you've upgraded your collector level. From now on, I can sell you club sports parts. I've even got power restrictors and ballasts for lowering your PP. They're sure to be useful. So, weight reduction. But the Mini, you would imagine, is quite light anyway. So it said to look at the tyres. Sports. Comfort soft. So the soft are the most expensive. Does that mean they're the best? Wow, it puts it up to 358 just with that. Holy shit. A taste of tuning. Nice work, you did exactly what was required. Tuning's pretty tricky, isn't it? It's worth doing though. There are lots of parts that can be used in various ways to improve your car's performance. There are also parts like power restrictions and ballasts designed to actually lower your car's PP. Have fun exploring the wild world of tuning. Well, I must say that I enjoy this quite a lot. It's probably like the best starting point for me in terms of getting back into racing games before like moving on to something more hardcore like Assetto Corsa. Assetto Corsa was probably a bit too much of the deep end, but this is just right for me, I think. It does take quite a while to get into the game, you know, it's quite slow paced, takes a long time to unlock all of the features, and it's quite handholdy, but I kind of like that. A more directed career experience compared to something like Assetto Corsa. Played for about 2 hours, but this will be cut down. It's a little bit of a different style of video for me. I do plan to stream some of this in the future, maybe when I've got some faster cars, and maybe we can even check out some online races if there are still plenty of people playing it. And I hope in the not too distant future that I'll be able to try out the new Forza Motorsport and maybe compare it to this. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!